Account is to follow is called Vanishing Seattle. I love this account. I look at it every day. And if you've never heard of it, they track all of the local Seattle businesses that are closing for one reason or another. But they also do a great job of reminding us of all the small businesses out there that aren't vanishing, that we should all be going to every day. Vanishing Seattle creator Cynthia Brothers joins me now. It is so great to see you. I kind of fangirled because when you follow someone on the InstaWeb so much, you know, you're just like, wow, I love what you do every day. And so kind of tell us a little bit about what you do every day.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for having me. It's so good to be here. Yeah, so basically, as you said, I document the spaces in Seattle that are disappearing, getting displaced, vanishing. But I also want to celebrate these spaces, share their history, share their stories, and highlight spots that are still around, or maybe places that have unvanished, so folks can, go support these spaces.
Like Beth's recently.
Yes. Oh, that was such good news.
Such good news.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's talk about a couple of places. Like you said, I love that you do respect the history of it and you celebrate them as well, whether they're vanishing or not. But let's talk about Victory Lounge. What is going on here?
Yes, so as you know, Seattle has long been known for its arts and music, and especially its live music venues. And there's been quite a lot that in the past few months have either disappeared or will be closing the next few months. So Victory Lounge is one of those. They're on East Lake. They've been around in some form for about 25 years. Was the Lobo Inn, the Lobo Saloon, and they closed on New Year's Eve. And I went to their final big blowout show that featured members or bands that had former and current staff. That was a real big punk and metal hub, and they basically had to close because their new landlord wanted to put the building up for sale and demolition. Yeah.
That's sad to hear. Lo-Fi Performance Gallery.
Yes, so Lo-Fi is a neighbor to Victory Lounge. They share the same building, and they just announced that they're going to be closing in April, and they've hosted live music, been around for 20 years, also had a lot of long-standing popular dance nights, whether that's 90s R&B to Latin dance to, Britpop. Emerald City Soul Club was there for a long time, so definitely encourage folks to check it out before.
Yeah, go to Lo-Fi quickly. Kraken Bar and Lounge.
So they're going to be closing on March 4th. They are a pirate-themed punk dive bar, another really important hub for the music community. They've been around for 12 years as a Kraken, but before that was also a music venue, and it was a Galway Arms. And their space, they also have a new developer who's going to be tearing it down, and they learned just on New Year's Day that they had to be out in a couple months, so they're going to have their last show on the 4th, but they are determined to find a new location. So they have a GoFundMe that folks should definitely support if they want to, see them relocate to a new space.
You know, it's great seeing the city grow, but it's sad seeing so much of our history get lost. And we have to be careful, right? Or else we'll become an unrecognizable place of just apartment buildings, right? Yeah,
well, I think you need places for people to gather and create and experience arts and culture in addition for affordable places to live.
Right.
It's an ecosystem, so I think it requires balance for sure.
The Beery House.
Yeah, so Beery House, this one's interesting. It's got an interesting story behind it. It's a little bit different from the other ones, but when I first posted it, I didn't even know it was a Beery House. I just saw the land use action sign and thought it was a house that was due for demolition. And then after I posted it, a lot of commenters were like, oh, hey, I played a show there, or I saw something amazing, or this place changed my life. And when I was researching it online, I didn't find anything to indicate what it was. But it was a house owned by the Beery family. They added a stage on the second floor where they held hundreds, if not thousands of shows for both local musicians, touring artists for like 30-something years up until last year. So people performed there from Neil Gaiman to Seattle's Tomo Nakayama to Amanda Palmer. So definitely a significant space, and I, thank everybody who let me know about that.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
What a mystery. That's so neat. All right, let's talk about things that are unvanishing. So, Drunky Two Shoes Barbecue.
Yeah, so Drunky Two Shoes did just recently vanish. They closed on January 30th. Barbecue joint also had a great outdoor patio with lots of live music, was decked out in like Texas Roadhouse style.
Oh, it's the best.
And local band Thunder Pussy filmed their music video for Speed Queen there.
Oh.
So they closed, but the silver lining is that Tim's Tavern is a new ownership, and they're going to be reopening it in the spring. Tim's was a beloved neighborhood music venue in Greenwood.
Okay.
That was displaced by their landlord. Was looking for a new space for about 2 years, and they found it in Junkies.
I love
So
it.
there's, yeah, good news there. They're going to continue live music 7 days a week.
And then the Rabbit Box.
Yeah, so I wanted to, end on a positive
Yeah.
note and lift up a new music venue called Rabbit Box in Pike Place Market. They're in the basement of the Corner Market building. That's where the Can
Oh, I was
used
like,
to
is that
be.
where the Can
Yes,
used to be? Okay.
exactly. Yeah, and way back in the day, it was Patty Summers Restaurant and Cabaret. So it's a gorgeous space. They have not just live music, but literary events, events for kids.
Oh, that's great.
All sorts of programming, so definitely encourage folks to support that space.
Well, Cynthia, thank you so much for sharing all this. It's sad to see some of these music venues going. It's nice to see there are other things. Please follow her on Instagram. There's just so many other things. You not just talk about venues, but buildings, apartments, homes. So you have so much to say and show us. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on. And yeah, folks, please do feel free to reach out to me on Vanishing Seattle and learn about the other spaces that are vanishing and not vanishing.
And not vanishing, too. All right. Well, thank you so much for spending time with us today. You can check our website for more of our content. You can always send us an email to share your thoughts. But most importantly, my friends, get out there and enjoy your new day. We'll see you next time.